working hard at the number 3. Works good for Martin. And he's on here. We're going to push Sorbaro wide. Back to the end, goes flying by. Govinda falls into the rumble seat. That's going to give the opportunity for, here they come. Well, nice try there. Good read. And that's going to be one meeting two there, as you have two players coming down the right-of-way and one player meeting them. And remember, one player cannot meet two players, so you're going to have a penalty on the play. And the reason why is if one player was to push that other player into the player meeting, you could have a wreck. So that's why they call that foul right there. And now that ball was ball placement, so we're about the 80-yard line, and we're going to move that ball past the penalty 4 to a penalty 3. And that's going to give advantage to the team that was fouled. You always want to make sure you give advantage to the team that was fouled, and that's what we call ball placement. Open goal penalty 3. Going to be a 40-yard shot. And there you go. High flag. There's a nice shot there from Martin Jauregui. It looked like all his players thought it was going to be a penalty 4, so they were down inside, getting ready to help out if the ball got hit wide, and they moved that ball up one, which I like that ball placement, being that you're only 20 yards from the 60-yard line. It's really not that big of a move to go to a 60, so you need to go to a penalty 3, a 40-yarder. And a nice stroke there by Martin. Martin will pick up his first of the day. And that'll make it 5-3. Now, on the bowling. And you're going to see a lot of this. Martin and Pablo, even though they're both wearing the number 4, they will battle it out. And look at this ball. Remember what I told you, 150 from the center of the field to the goal. And Martin hit that from about the 140-yard line, and he hit it off the field. So, well done, Martin. On the knock-in, once again. Now, let's see what kind of set play they're going to use here. Looks like they send everybody forward, and they're always looking for Pedro. They did this on Friday night. Now Pablo will run through. That's the give and go, and that's going to work if they can get a white player out in front. Sorbaro. Well done, Scott. Takes it forward once. Govinda with the ride-off. Now Kevin in the rumble seat. Kevin with the pickup. Loose man here. Kevin. Now it's going to be Paz to the right side. Well done. Pato. Good ball control. Tucu. Nice play down the side. Looking for Becky on Illinois. And, that ball might just trickle out of bounds. And they're going to get a change of possession here. So a cop on the pitch, 3:40. And I don't know if you're going to see a courtesy change or not. You are. Okay, so remember, we had the Bentley Scottsdale Polo Championships. I talked a lot about it on Friday, and that was on Saturday. And congratulations to the Aspen Valley Polo Club defeating Wales Polo. And the Aspen Valley Polo Club wins their unprecedented 8th title. Congratulations, Aspen Valley Polo Club, the Molina Cup. Mark Ganzi, a.k.a. the Cobra, with Grant Ganzi, a.k.a. Double G, and Nick Roldan, taking home the win, again defeating Wales Polo with Pete Webb, Jason Crowder, and Ricky Cooper. And also Pride USA Polo team with Sterling Jones, Juan Bellini Seniors, Ryan Cronin Prather. They defeated Texas Garland Polo team with Asher Chacon Hidalgo and Jonah Felhaber and Alec Felhaber. And they must have split it up there. Jonah Felhaber, I hope I'm saying that correctly for the family there, and Alec Felhaber. And then they played with Vaughn Miller Jr. And that was 8-4. So congratulations to USA Polo, Pride USA Polo team. Good team there. You know, Bellini, one of the older players in the United States, a 61, and he is in fabulous condition. He's a cancer survivor, Juan Bollini Sr. He's always man. When you see this guy, really good, very good conditioning. He is. So congratulations to them. Of course, Pather and Jones, two good friends of ours. They play here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, and so we'll be seeing them probably during our Pride Week here, and I believe that's in April. So make sure you join us for that. Then end of March or April there's Steve? I believe the Pride, right? April? And the May? Okay, well, I apologize about that. So right along there, and I'm sure someone will send me the info on that, as I got a lot of help out here. So here we go. We got everybody back on the field, and 5-3, and a bit of a defensive battle here in our Fall Plates final. And Victory Polo against Amaro. And they need to watch out because our third team today with Lafay, Dazos, with David Farache, Louis, Devaleix, Santos Bollini, and Sugar Erskine. That is a very strong team, and they are fun to watch. Let's get back to the action here as they take it down the field. It's going to be Govinda Quish with his mallet in the air there, showing I got the right of way. It's my right of way. He overrides, and it's going to be turned around and controlled by Pablo Dorignac. Pablo looking for Pedro Gutiérrez. Gutiérrez, Martin Jauregui. Oh, the back shot. And Pato tries to get a piece of it. Paz doesn't get all that ball. And here comes Pablo. Pablo looking to go right, but he goes left with it, and he's going to open the dark bay pony up, and this bay pony can fly. Here comes number 4. Shut it down now, taking it back to the inside. Martin leaning way out on the handlebars there. That is a beautiful hook, but a nice read here by Gutierrez. Clean play there by Paz, and then he gets a special bounce. That was just lucky. Bounce off the pony, but Patricio staying clean there. And so here we go. Back and forth, back and forth. This is what we've seen. Oh, they're going to open them up here with under a minute left. Here comes Martin Jauregui. He's got room to work. Look at this pony fly. Santa Rita Polo pony right here. He's got room. Look at this as they're working very hard right there as Paz gets pushed across, but a lot of room in between by Dorignac. Now Martin slams on the brakes, and we have a whistle on the play. And that will stop the clock right before the 30-second warning horn. 31 seconds, 31.5 to be precise. And that was a kind of a tricky little play there. Let me explain that to you. You have Martin Jauregui coming down the right-of-way there. You could see that Paz had his mallet in the air. And Dorignac, with the red helmet, was pushing him across the right-of-way. Now, you could get a penalty there, but it looked like there was enough space to do it. I think you're going to get a blocking foul. Yeah, you are going to get a blocking foul there. But that was a little tricky play before there. Here we go. Open goal penalty 2 from the spot. Martin, and that's from about 10 yards out. That's an easy one for Jauregui, and that's going to put another one on the board. And look at this, 5-4, one chucker left. This is a great chucker by Victory Polo. That's what they needed. You don't want to miss this third chucker and our final chucker of our first leg. Stay with us on CTV Sports. All right, welcome back, everybody. And this is a very tight game here. 2 unanswered goals by Victory Polo. Well done, Martin. Scoring 2 open goals, but great communication. Becky staying in front. Govinda and Patricio doing a great job opening holes for the number 4. Now let's see if the Amaro team can get back to that run and gun and style. They scored 1 goal. They had a penalty 2 by Scott Sorbaro in the first chukker. And now they got Kevin going forward here. That's a wonderful approach shot, maybe almost too much. It's going to be picked up here by Paz. He'll take it all the way across the field. Pablo Dorignac. He's going to hustle and get out there pretty quick. Wow, you see the window open up there? That gave him a lot of time to make that turn. And now Pablo will go to the dribble, trying to work it back inside. Dorignac, now he's going to launch one from a standstill. And that ball, wow. Nice try there by Dorignac. But just wide as you saw the low flag. And another knock-in coming here for Victory Polo. Remember, the winners, USPA standard set up for the round robin. Winners sit and runners up continue to play. And then we'll have LaFay coming in. And he'll go ahead and play the final 6 chukkers. And here we go. Dorignac trying to extend his lead. Now Pablo looking for the give and go. And he's got Pedro Gutiérrez. Oh, he overhit. Man, Pedro, that was a good read. But Pablo overhitting his man and off the field. Remember the LaFay Dazos team, they split that team, David Farache and Louis Devaleix. Santos Bollini played well with Sugar. I'm excited to see how they finish today. And I said, a wonderful day here. We have nice clouds in the sky today. It's keeping it nice and cool. And we have a great group out here watching today on the sideline. Here we go, back and forth, turn around quickly, and it's going to be Pablo Dorignac once again. But Dorignac trying to go through 2 players here. He's going to try to go through Paz, and look at, almost gets stolen away there by Martin. Pablo's still in control. Dorignac, and then finally a whistle on the play. And as I said, just like last week, Pablo, sometimes he gets like 2 or 3 players coming after him. He's a solid player. And when he gets playing really hard, they've been using the 2 or 3 man, and you're going to get a penalty 2 on the blocking foul. Now remember the right of way, we were talking about that earlier today. You must keep that right of way going. There's a number of different right-of-way violations. You have a shading call. That might be where a player rides right in front of you and pulls out. Then you have a blocking call where a player's just standing still, won't let you go through. And then you can have a right-of-way violation based on the distance, where 2 players are running and the ball gets hit up field, and a player comes in front of another player, and he might be just maybe a horse length out and not 2 horse lengths out. So you get that right away. They get a 90-degree cross. There's a number of them. Here we go in the open goal. It'll be Scott Sorbaro once again, number 2. Scotty, 2 for 2 from the penalty line. And wow, that is a great shot by Scott Sorbaro. And he is keeping his team ahead, getting that 2-goal lead. 6-4. Now remember, we'll keep track of all these scores because last week we did come down to where we had a tie and it went to net goals. So Victory, you want to keep on going. Remember, all the players, you will play out this final 30 seconds. It's like the final chukker in a 6-chukker game, so do not forget that. Here we go. Picked up now by Pedro. And I hear everybody saying, Pigale, which means hit, and he's going to hit one. And look at this, Pablo Dorignac, picked up there now by Govinda. Kevin Schmeits is going to get a piece of it. Kevin looking for a little neck shot. Now the big ride-off right there by Paz. Well done. He's going to open the door, and it's going to be Martin Jauregui, and he'll work this one down the far side. Looking for somebody to go forward. Looks like it's going to be Patricio, and he's going to get out there. And Dorniac's going to go with him. Not the right hit ball, though. Loose ball play. Turned around in control now by Dorniac. Looks like Pedro. And a whistle on the play. So that will stop the clock at 3:13. I think you'll probably get your courtesy change here, your final courtesy change of the first leg. And they're going to move that ball to the center for a penalty 5B. And that would be a blocking foul once again. And it looks like we're going to get, 5. Yeah, 5 out of 8 players are going to tell. No, 4 out of 4 players. 4 players will take advantage of the courtesy change. Remember, the players sometimes that do not use the courtesy change does give their horses also about a 45-second to a minute cool down, a little rest, catch their breath. And remember something. When you're riding on the polo field, you want to make sure you face your horse into the wind. So if you are playing the game of polo and you do get a stoppage on the field, remember to turn your horse's head into the wind, and that will give your horse the opportunity to catch his breath faster. It's a proven fact. It works very, very well. And so if you get these days, especially down here in southern Florida, we are in the tropics, where the wind's blowing, you don't want to face away from the wind. You want to face into the wind. So a little food for thought there. As I see my field side assistant turning his head into the wind. Steve's getting a little more air, he said. And I'm going to do the same thing. All right, so here we go. Center hit, 3:13 on the board, 6-4. Dorniac will control on the Bay Bear. And I told you, he's got a couple bay ponies, Dorniac, that are very, very quick. And they kind of all look similar, so I'm not really sure which is which, but you'll know when he tries to run by somebody. Here comes Pablo. Pablo's going to leave it for Pedro. Pedro's going to go with the one-timer, looking for Kevin. Kevin, and Pedro says, I got it. Everybody overrides, turned up cleanly and controlled by Paz. And he'll take care. Pedro. They turn it around. Now Pablo. Kevin. Everybody right down there in front. Now controlled by Martin. All right, he's going to go and just slow the pace. Send everybody forward. 2:30 on the clock. Big ball. Nobody home with the blue jersey. Going to be turned around here and controlled by Gutierrez. Now you get the rotation play. Pablo will fall into the rumble seat. That's going to give Pedro. That's a nice ride off, but no problem because Pablo's right there. Good teamwork here by Amaro. Down the center it goes. That ball's got eyes on its own. And that's a pretty shot there by Pablo Dorignac. And Pablo is going to get another one. And wow, look at this. The Amaro team turning up the fire and keeping it going. Good job, as they didn't play well in the last chucker, but they turned it around quickly with Sorbaro picking up the open goal. And now Pablo hitting one from about 65 yards out. It looked like a pass to Scott, but it carried over the line. Kevin's going to win that one. Give and go. Back to Gutierrez. We might have a foot race here. Gray Mare and the Chestnut. And it looks like the Gray Mare is going to get out in front. Gutierrez checking his shoulder. Next shot coming. There's the next shot, and not deep enough. You see Pedro checking his shoulder there. There was nobody in the vicinity behind him. So why not just go ahead and shoot it? I like the thought process because you either make the goal or you hit it off the field, and then that gives your team time to line up. So do not think it's always bad to hit it off the field, especially in a situation like that. Now, Scott's going to check his shoulder. He's got Becky in there. Becky rides by. Now Scott. Good ball control here. Sorbaro's going to run by 3 players all by himself. Look at this. A solo goal maybe for Sorbaro coming. Scott, Sorbaro, and wow, look at that. That is a brilliant play by Scott Sorbaro. Checking his shoulder 2 times. Makes the turn. 30 seconds left. They'll play this 30 seconds out. You never know. You might be able to get 1 goal, so they'll finish this out. This final 30 seconds, they're going to play this out like the end of a game. Back to the center we go. I don't know if they'll get this bowling in, as they got to wait for everybody to get back. 10 seconds left. Clicking down to 5. And we might get it, but it's not going to make any difference. Here comes your warning horn. And that will end our first leg. Put your hands together, everybody, as we'll send Victory Polo and Amaro off. And we are going to have Victory Polo return to play. And then we'll bring out the Lafayette Dazos, and we'll be back. Stay with us here for the 2023 Fall Place Final. All right, welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schweitz, and I want to go ahead and announce the Lafay Dazos team because they're here. And when they appear, you know they're here because they are fun to watch. Here we go. Play the number one. Come on out, David Farache. Come on out on the great pony. Gets a lot done. Good luck today, David. This is a good one. Taking home that fall place. Playing the number two. And he's the Bollini. He's the youngest Bollini. Santos Bollini on the great pony. Keep an eye on him. Plays great in the middle of the game. Playing number three, the speed demon himself, Sugar Erskine, and Mr. Lafay himself is Louis Devaleix. Louis, good luck today. Wearing the number 4 for Lafay. And, of course, Lafay and the Dazos mixture there with David and Louis. And they do a great job teaming that up. Yep. And they're going to go and line them up here. And we'll get our first. Yeah, we're all good. We already got it done. We're good. We're going to good, Gaston. We could go with the bowling. Yeah, the blue team we already got. No worries. Everybody knows. Becky. And we'll go ahead and do one more for the victory team. Going out, Becky Schmeits one more time. Becky, give us one more turn. And then we got on the victory team, of course, we have Patricio Paz. Come on, Patricio. Good luck today, buddy. And, well, Govinda, great job at the first three chuckers. Govinda Quish and the man, the wonder, the myth, Martin Jauregui on the great pony. Good luck, Martin. Good luck, guys. Remember, this is the final three chuckers for victory. And the Lafay Dazos team will stay out for 6 chuckers. And our Amaro team is resting, and they'll play the final 3 chuckers. So we always like to announce our teams in the finals. And I want to thank all the teams for getting that done very quickly. And here we go. Once again, thanks for joining us here on CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schweitz for the 2023 finals. We talked a lot about, I said it earlier, about Bentley Scottsdale Polo Championships. Once again, the Aspen Valley Polo Club. They win an unprecedented 8th title, unbelievable, the coveted Molina Cup. Congratulations, Mark Gansey, Grant Gansey, Nick Roldan beating the Wales Polo team with Pete Webb, Jason Crowder, Ricky Cooper. And then, of course, Polo USA, Polo Team Pride with Sterling Jones, Juan Bollini, and Ryan Cronin Prathers. Did a great job. And as we come out here for our 4th chucker, and Govinda Quish is going to go ahead and pick up his first goal of the day. And out there, just to finish up real quick, they defeated the Pride USA Polo team, defeated Texas Garland Polo team with Acer, Chacon Hidalgo, and Jonah Feleber, and his brother Alec Feleber, and Vaughn Miller Jr., 8-4. So they had a lot of going on there. Remember that Bentley Scottsdale Polo Championships, one of the most viewed polo tournaments in the United States, having between 12 and 15,000 people. So congratulations to everybody out there, and congratulations to the Aspen Valley Polo Club. But we're here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, Santa Rita Polo Farm, Aspen Field, and this is the finals of the fall plates. Going at it. Here we go. Lafay picked up now by Bollini, and it's going to be Santos. Santos Bollini on the move. And wow, look at Santos Bollini get out in front here on the great pony. And I might be wrong here, but that looks like Automatica that his father plays. I know a lot of the horses, but that looks pretty familiar. But that horse is a beautiful Santa Rita polo pony right there. And well done, Santos. Is that Automatica? Santos, I don't know if you can hear me out there, but that looks like Automatica. It is? It is Automatica. I thought it was. What a beautiful horse that is. Santos Bollini showing how to get it done. His father playing out in Scottsdale, beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona this week. So Santos taking on the power ponies, as I call them. On the move, on the breakaway. Why not get Automatica going forward once again? And what a ball. And he's got, Louis Devaleix. That's a pretty approach shot, Louis. And, yeah, power polo. How can you not put your hands together for that, everybody? Look at this. Bollini goes one way on Automatica. Then he comes back the other way. And I told you, keep an eye on David Farache and Louis Devaleix. They will play back and forth, and that's a super goal by Louis. The approach shot always hit to the far post. I talk so much about that, and you need to kind of understand that if you play in the front of the game or you're going to goal in polo, it's always better to hit to the far post. It gives you more of an opportunity to score. And when I say that, that means because you hit the ball to the far side of the field, you got so much field to work with. And if you miss hit to the left there, if Louis was, then he's got the whole field to deal with. If he miss hits to the right, it goes in the goal. So it's it's a no-lose situation. If he hits to the near post, then if he overhits to the right, it goes off the field. And if he hits it to the left, it will stay on the field, but the options are less. So you get better percentages running the goal, and that was perfectly placed ball by Santos Bollini. Great job. And a great start here. And we started out, where did we start out? We started out 4-3, huh? So 4-3. Oh, it was 3-3? Well, we started out 3-3. I apologize. 3-3. And Santos, Louis, and then who do we have on the other side? Govinda, that's right. They told me about 10 times. Govinda Quish. He got his first goal of the day. Well done, Govinda. All right, now we're organized. 5-4. First courtesy change done. Here we go. They're going to use Louis going forward again. Why not? Now he's got him going forward. Good ball control here by Devaleix. 2 players override. Turned in, controlled by Martin. Jauregui. And he'll work it down the far side. As we've got a few airplanes flying over the field today. And it's got to be Becky. Well done, Becky. That's a nice approach shot as Becky Schmeits on the move. Right outside the 60-yard line. Becky with the approach shot. This ball might carry. Look for the finish. Becky once, Becky twice. And well done, Becky Schmeits, as she gets it on for the ladies. And all the ladies in the crowd go crazy. Yeah, I hear you down there. The ladies, well done, Becky. So back and forth here, both teams capitalizing on the approaches. A little bit of a different game in our first 3 chukkers. First 3 chukkers was a big defensive battle. Now we have a very open running game and a great shot there. And Becky on the big chestnut this chukker. Bowlins. There's a lot of plays on the bowlin. Well done, Santos. And Louis on the breakaway on the big chestnut. Louis Devaleix, that's the approach. That's going to land inside the 60. Off to the right here. Deep neck shot. Goes for it. And that ball will just travel out of bounds. So, nice try there. But remember that bowling is always a lottery. So you never know. And now 5-5. And these 2 teams, as we click down, under 2 minutes. Now on the far side, they're going to open it up. And it looks like it's going to be controlled there. They shut it down. Big ball by Martin. We still have that wind kind of blowing out of the north. Switched around on us a little bit today. It was coming from the east on Friday night. Now coming from the northwest. And, again, going to be a little more difficult running towards that north goal. That's the goal with all of the beautiful stables in the background. South goal right now is where Santos is going with the paddocks and the beautiful hedge line there. Now Louis Devaleix gets a piece of it. Santos falls into the rumble seat. And good teamwork there, but off to the right side. And that'll click us down under a minute. So you will get one more knock in here in favor of Victory Polo. Victory. Looking to take this one forward here. Looking for Becky. One more time. Govinda in the rumble seat. Govinda. Govinda once. Good ride off here by Devaleix. Well done on the back shot, but it bounced off a pony, and it's going to be Pato. 30 seconds left here in this fourth chucker. First chucker of our second leg. Good pick up here by Martin. Jauregui now is going to keep it moving down. He's got Pato going forward. There's the outlet pass. Can Patricio Paz put this one away? Look for the finish. Oh, Santos Bollini. That's a pretty hook. Second after play, leaning way out. That ball looks like it might have been out of bounds. So a safety on the play, and I guess they'll play that in our next chucker. So we'll send everybody off. Very evenly matched teams here today on this Sunday Fun Day final of the 2023 Fall Plays. We'll be right back.
Colorado. Look at this place. Looks so beautiful here at Rio Grande Park. As the sun sets in Aspen, Colorado, one of the most beautiful backdrops in the world. Thank you for making us the leaders in Polo broadcasting. And when you see a day like this on the snow in Aspen, Colorado, you know why we say at Trucker TV, we love the Polo.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. We prepare here for our chucker number 5. And in our 5th chucker today, looks like Becky on Illinois one more time. Beck, you can play to our second chucker. So half a chucker. And I know Mr. Kennedy. Okay, Kennedy, loving that. Seeing the little Palomino. So most of the time, you're going to see these ponies come back again. Remember, with the courtesy change, players will play the horse, half a chucker, and then they'll let that horse rest. As you'll probably see, I'm not sure, some players don't do that. I wouldn't be surprised you don't see Automatica that Santos is on. He got a lot done on the gray mare. Papa gets a lot done on her, too. And I've had the opportunity, actually, to stick and ball. Automatica, that was the gray mare, almost white. It looked like the clouds out here. We have beautiful cloud formations today in southern Florida. We are known for that here down in the tropics. Okay, we had a safety at the end of there, penalty 6. 60-yard shot, Jauregui. Wow. That was a good, well-hit ball, but off the left side. And, of course, we're doing the Polo 101 today for our new fans here on the sideline and on the Internet. And remember that safety, like the corner kick in soccer, when a defending team hits it over on their end line. Well, in Polo, we bring it out to the 60 and give a free shot. But it's based off the same situation in soccer. And makes sense, because if the defending team hits it over their own end line, they got to have something going. So we give that penalty shot. Martin's going to hit it wide, though, and now they're going to take control. And here comes Dazos, and it's going to be Santos Bollini, and he has started out early today. He is flying around the polo field, and they're using a different rotation. Looks like Sugar's playing a deep back today. Sugar's in the white helmet. David Farache's kind of gone to like the 3 position. And we got Louis Devaleix flying through with Santos. They've been going back and forth. And they play a four-man team rotation, player rotation, so you might see it change up. But, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's working well. All right, on the change of possession, there, that ball went out of bounds. Turned around nicely here and controlled by Louis. Well done there. Actually, that was David. I apologize. And now it's going to be taken out. And a good play there by Govinda to keep Devaleix away from the play. And that's going to give time for Martin to work this ball through. And here comes Jauregui, and he's got love on the chest side. Wow, well done. Now looking for Paz. And Pato. And that ball is just going to go just off the sideline. And we want to thank you for checking in today, watching CTV Sports. You can let us know where you're watching from. As people watching from all over the world and living room. As you can see, people are watching. I see Mr. Newman watching from his living room today. Nice picture of his TV. Got people watching out from California. And that's the people coming in, actually watching out from Argentina. And there's people watching from all over the place. We love it. Wow, that is a pretty ball, but nobody home. Wait, Becky coming in on Illinois from the right to the left. Becky Schmeits on the move, needs to pick up this ball. That's the hardest one to hit. It hits perfectly, but goes to the far right side. Look for the finish on the next shot. And the high flag. As well done, Becky, but you got to give credit where credit is due. Martin Jauregui driving one home, and my brother Dino would be screaming, drive for show, putt for dough. And that's why they call him the Dino Vo. He's watching from up there, trust me. But he loved that play. He loved the big ball hit by the big hitters and then the finish. And as you could compare it to golf, you got the driver by the number 4, and then you got the putter with Becky on Illinois. And I think Craig just jumped out. Craig is giving a yell out to you, Beck. Nice little pony there. Second goal of the day for Becky. Here, all happening in the second leg. And so getting 1-1, so that's going to make it 6-5. And we'll go to our jersey change. Well, it said open now. This one goes, most of the time when you see that open run and gun and chucker, then you get a tighter chucker. And when I say that, I mean a defensive play, but very clean game. I got to talk with Gaston Dorignac, our mountain official, and Steve Lane between chuckers. Steve, our field side official, working with Mr. Dorignac today. And, of course, like I said, if we do need the studio to check a play, we will send that in to our qualified up-and-coming players. Also work in the studio for CTV Sports. Learn all aspects of the game. That's a big part of what CTV Sports does. And remember to check out our foot golf, becoming a sensation around the world, and all the different sports we check. And then remember that if you want to see some polo, and I say polo, I mean snow polo, and if you want to go to beautiful Aspen, Colorado, well, get ready, because December 16th and 17th, we'll have the snow polo going on out in Beautiful Aspen, Colorado. The St. Regis World Snow Polo Championship live from Rio Grande Park in Aspen Valley. So you can go to the snowpolo.net and get your tickets. They're selling out. They sell out quickly. And be aware, sometimes they put the QR code up. So keep an eye out for that every so often as our games are being played during the fall season. But you can go to snowpolo.net and make sure you check in and see what everything's going on, as that's a fun time to be in Aspen, Colorado. And what a sensational event and polo on the snow. All right, here we go. After the Kersey change, everybody back running and gunning as we have about 3 minutes on the clock, 6-5, a very close battle here. Looking to go forward here, Martin, and he's got Becky one more time on the Palomino. Will that ball stay on the field? No, just going to go wide. Wide to left. So they'll regroup. And let's see if the Lafayette Dazos team now, let's see him get David Farache in the game a little bit here. He was pulling the team Friday night. But at the moment, like they said, they've been kind of playing a little different game. Sending Bollini forward. And but it looks like now they got it rotated around. David's out there. And they come together here as it looks like he's going to go down the center. Is Sugar. And now it'll be David. Look at this. Asking you will get Dale Schweitz and David Farache on the move on the chestnut. David once. That's a pretty approach shot. David, nice try. But, like I said, sometimes he hadn't seen many passes in the first chucker he played. So sometimes that ball will look like a golf ball out there. But nice play there by David, pulling the team. And now you need to watch out for this Lafayette Dazos team as everybody's involved. So, big hit here by Jauregui. It'll be Becky Schmeits on the first pickup here. Govinda's going to ride in there, put a hip on Sugar. Now Becky takes it out of the air. And David comes flying back in there. Give and go from Bollini off to Erskine. Sugar override. David says, I'm taking over now, man. Keep your eye on the ball, everybody on the sideline. And just bad luck there, but well done, David. Is now David coming back in on the defense. So they'll put this one back on the field. Change of possession. Cop on the pitch. In range. Watch this play right here by Jauregui. That ball is going and going. And it was gone, but a good pickup there by Erskine and taken out by Bollini. As Santos doing a great job to clean it out of the area. Now it gets picked up and put on the far side. And it looks like we're getting a bit of they're still using a three-man rotation on Victory to keep Becky out in front. Here comes your 30-second warning horn. There you go, 30 seconds left here. Opportunity for one team. Govinda under the neck with it. Well done, Govinda Quish. Now Sugar. He's going to put him on his hip. Sugar is going to take it in, run the turn, and with 15 seconds on the clock, Sugar should. Oh, bad luck there, Shug, as that ball's going to go out of bounds. And looks like, put your hand together, everybody, as we're going to go and send them off. And we'll be back 6-5. One more chucker left. You don't want to miss our sixth chucker. This is the 2023 Fall Place Final. everybody. Once again, this is going to be our sixth chucker. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. And we have been having an amazing fall season. And remember, this fall season, it'll continue. This is we have one more medium goal tournament. And last year's fall plates was won by Sebucan. And a good shout out to Pablo Dorignac, Mr. Sebucan, Jason Crowder, Sugar Erskine, Leo Mendelbaum. Scored the winning goal, 40 seconds left to defeat Net Jets with Larry Austin, Juan Sanchez Elia, Nick Rodan, and Mark Anzi. 6-5. It was Sebucan's first win of the season. Mendelbaum scored 5 goals. It was named MVP. Well done, Leo. And remember, we're going to be continuing into our high goal season. I had to talk to Steve Lane today about that. And we will be using the technology, so you will have the challenge system set up. So you'll be able to see that. And we'll talk more about that during the Kersey change. Here we go. Martin from about 140. Good luck, Martin. He doesn't get all of that one. He kind of hit it a little bit high, but it gets it down there still a good 80 yards. And good sportsmanship there. As you can hear Martin saying, Louis, be ready, because I'm going to Pigali. I'm going to hit it one time. And that's, it's always good to, sometimes, because, these guys are 30 yards away from each other, and that ball traveling 100 miles an hour. Trust me, it gets there pretty quick. Wow, are you kidding me? I'm just sitting here talking about how far this guy can hit the ball. He was at 135 right here in front of us. Then he mishits it, gets it at about 120, and then drains it. Well done, Martin Jauregui. Always good for 1 or 2 from a good 120. Actually, he had the wind at his back again. Remember, that is the go-to goal. We saw on Friday night, 80% of the goals were scored on the southern goal based on the wind. And we had some gusting wind on Friday evening. Right now, it's starting to pick up a little bit more. So if you can score going north, that is a big, big plus. Big, big plus. And so we got a cross hook there. Remember, you are allowed to hook a player on the polo field. We'll get in depth a little more about that for our Polo 101 people. You must be on the same side. And remember, you're only allowed to hook a player when he's making a play on the ball. A lot of people don't realize that. They figure you can just ride around out there jousting all the time. You can't do that. You're only allowed to hook a player when he's making a play on the ball. You must be on the same side. Becky Schmeits on the move on the little bay pony. Across the center field here, Becky. Nice pickup, 2 in a row, keeping it moving. Becky looking for number 3 to get inside the 60. She'll override, backed up cleanly by Erskine. Nice little touch there by Bollini. Santos, he'll leave it now for David. David looks like he's all warmed up. He's getting a lot of movement. And Martin, Santos goes for the steal, almost successful with it. But it gets picked up and taken forward by number 4 in the white helmet. Looking for an open space. Big ball by Jauregui, and that ball is going to go and get cleaned up by Erskine. He opens it up on the near side. Both players on the left side of the pony. Turns it around. Picked up. It goes down the center of the field. Now, look at this. Oh, Sugarman. He's going to open the bay pony up. And this one can scamper. Ooh, a little bit too short to the inside. He gets turned around and collected by Victory Polo. And it'll be Jauregui, and he's got about 20 yards on everybody. He'll take his time, turn it upfield, and try to get a set play going. Nice ball down the sideline, looking for Govinda. Govinda gets a piece of it. Now he'll regroup, backed up by Devaleix. Everybody turning. And looks like Paz doing a good job there, number 2 in the blue, to keep number 2 in the orange, to get Dayglow orange. Lafay Dazos' team out of the way. Now, take it forward and controlled. Loose ball play. David, Farache trying to get a piece of it. Now, it's going to be controlled by Louis, and Devaleix is coming through hot. He overrides. We're going to click down. Just about 3:10 on the clock. Back and forth here, 7-5. And that ball's going to go just wide to the right, and you might get a courtesy change here. And it looks like you will get a courtesy change. So, we'll send everybody off here. And they'll go ahead and get on their final pony for this leg. And in this one here, we got the breakdown Polo, Victory Polo, Becky Schmeits with 2, Govinda with 1, and Martin with 1. They started out with 3, so that's where they get the 7. And then Lafay Dazos started out with 3 from their Friday night game. And we had one by Devaleix and one by Bollini. No goals in the second chukker of our second leg. Our fifth chukker. And they'll end at 3:03 here. We'll get everybody back on the field, and we'll start off our final chukker here in the second leg. And then we're going to see, remember, in our final leg, Amaro, who right now, Amaro, a +4. Remember, because the Victory Polo, they beat Victory by 4 goals in the first 3 chukkers. So that put the Victory Polo team at a -4 and them at a +4, the Amaro team. And right now, with this being a very close score, Amaro looking good. But if they win, and if the Lafay Dazos team can get a win here, then it'll be a true final. But right now, we might be looking at a 3-way tie once again, and that's what we had last week. And remember, the fall season is designed like that. You know, we use all kinds of different methods of playing, but that's the way they use it. And the teams change week to week here during the fall season. Remember, during the fall league, you stick in ball sessions, and you get 2 tournament polo games a week, every weekend. Of course, we have all of our top umpires and world-class fields involved, and the club social sponsors social events every weekend. Top trophies players, man, it's great bringing the top players from around the world. And, of course, we have the Polo School and our Polo on Demand in session. And I was talking about Govinda being involved. Here we go. David Farache on the move. He needs to get one here. Come on, David. On the breakaway. He'll override on the chestnut. Loose ball play. Turned around now by Martin. And Jauregui will send everybody forward. Nobody's going to go behind as Martin doesn't need it. Going to go forward. You're looking for Govinda. And mallet to mallet. Loose ball play backed up cleanly by David. Now the give and go, and that's going to be from Erskine down to Bollini and Santos. Oh, bad luck there for Tato. And then it's going to be, looks like Devaleix. So Louis, falling into the rumble seat, will pick up a goal and his second of the day. And look at this. Now, with a 1-goal difference and just under 2 minutes left, well done, Louis. You needed that one. So let's see if the Lafay team can get out here and score a quick goal. they're going to be in a good spot. Loose ball play, and I see Automatica again. There she is. I told you she'd be back, and that's where Santos Bollini is on the gray pony. That's a nice pass here for Paz. Patricio tries to get a piece of it. Now Sugar's going to turn it up. He needs to turn it up quickly. They want time is at the essence here. You need to keep going. Get it going. He's got Louis going forward and David. Now Sugar. Erskine, nice ball. Will that stay on the field? Oh, bad luck as he had Louis going forward. Good rotation there by Govinda. Govinda Quish was in the area, so Louis didn't have a true breakaway. But a cop on the pitch, change of possession. Louis will face up. Martin and Louis. Louis going to go to the speed stick. Now the ride off. Keeping him moving. Martin's going to ride right through it. Put it right down the center. Stopped in there. Here comes your 30-second warning horn. 30 seconds left. Can they get the equalizer? It's going to be Santos Bollini on Automatica. He leaves it here for Sugar. Sugar's got time. Erskine out of the air. 15 seconds. Well done, Santos. Now they got time. There's the ball looking for David off to the right side. Govinda with the save maybe. Quish takes it out. Picked up there by Farache. Perfect. But the time is going to run out. And an exciting finish. But look at this. 7-6. Victory Polo's going to win. So now they have 1 win, 1 loss. And we're going to bring out Amaro against Dazos for our final 3 chuckers. And, well, you don't want to miss this final 3, this final leg, because we have a very competitive 2023 Fall Plates final going on, and we're live from the Santa Rita Polo Farm in the Aspen Field. All right, welcome back, everybody. And once again, big time going on here as this is the final leg here. Remember, the white team, they have +4 on their win. So now, Dazos, they need to win by 5 goals, actually 6 goals. And if they win by 5, they tie. And then we'll go to gross goals. So at the moment, Dazos, they're going to go for it. We just talked to Louis Devaleix. He said, let's go for it. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for joining us here for our final 3 chuckers, as that's just the way it's working out. Looks like they're ready to go. And they'll start going. So at least they know exactly, and I love the competitiveness and the thought process here of Louis. He made sure he came over. He wanted to know the exact count because he knew that it was going to be close. They were -1 now. And remember, the -4 for the victory team in their first leg. Then they won by a goal. So that pushed them to -3. And at the moment, with the Amaro team +4, and they want to go ahead, and they can do it. They just got to keep playing good polo. And this is not a good way to start, though. A good stop there. Man, Louis took it out of the air. Great defense. But they get picked up. And the Amaro team, and it'll be Pedro Gutiérrez to pick up the first goal here. Remember, 3 chuckers left. So a lot of polo. But they're definitely climbing up. It's an uphill battle here for the Lafay team. They got to keep pumping. They got to score some goals. Picked up here and take it forward. And it looks like Automatica got to get a little extra chucker here. And I believe me, she can handle it. Now, good pickup here by Sugar. Santos. Oh, bad luck. Man, the balls have been carrying off the field down in that south goal with that breeze blowing. It is, I'm telling you, it's a big difference. On the knock-in. And the pickup from Kevin Schmeits. Kevin. And they've been playing well here. Kevin now out in front. He's got Scott in the rumble seat. Kevin goes back to near side. Neutral play by David Farache. Backed up cleanly by Bollini. Looking for Sugar. Gutierrez get the piece of it. Pablo's going to come across the center. And shot on goal. And wow, they are just keeping the rhythm going here. Yeah, Amaro, they are not slowing down, knowing that was Dorignac, Pablo Dorignac with the goal. And now, like I said, I like this start here because Sorbaro team, knowing that this Lafay Dazos team is going to go for it, down with the 4-goal difference on the beginning, but we started out here. It started out 3-3, right? No, 4-3. 4-3, yeah. Started out 4-3. So Amaro started out with the 4 and the 3. So wow, it's a big tough day for Lafay. But here we go, Santos, and right in front. And I'm not sure if it's goal, no goal, this goal, that goal. And a goal here, yeah, goal counter. We'll get a Kersey change. So that's going to help. And Sugar will get that one. But like I said, they just got to keep on going, keep on fighting, keep on shooting. They know the game plan. There's no other game plan but to keep on firing. And we'll send them off for the Kersey change. All right, with the high goal season approaching, get ready, high goal fans, as we're going to have the USPA North American Cup, and then we're going to have the USPA National 20 goal, and remember that comes into play with the Legends of Polo Carlos Garcia Memorial, and then the International Cup, GCPC USA, putting on going for their undefeated, they've been 11-game win streak. They're going to put it on the line against Spain. And like I said, I've been saying it all month long, the GCPC USA, they better get ready to play in a very, very tough, might be one of their toughest years, being that this team from Spain is undefeated in 2023 in international play. They won the FIP here. They won in Europe this summer. Shout out to Jan Erik Frank, one of our announcers that work with CTV Polo, CTV Sports here in the wintertime during our winter polo, our World Polo League. And he said they're still looking good, and what they do very well is they ride very well, and they can ride borrowed horses very well. So that'll be a good one. So make sure you keep your eye out for all those. Here we go. 2:50 on the clock. Bollini going out in front here. We started out. Amaro scored 2 quick goals to add to their 4, and then Sugar getting 1 and making it 6-4 now. And as they battle down in the corner, Dorignac, Lafay, they need to win by 5 goals to get a tie, and then we would go to gross goals. So they need to keep rolling, man. They need to rock some goals here. Here we go. Louis is going to get one. They override Santos, and they still got time. Bollini. Now Sugar. Erskine coming through quickly here on the Bay Pony. He'll leave it there for Devaleix. Louis comes together. David gets a piece of it. Bounce off a pony. Santos bounces off a pony. Just bad luck. As they're shooting at the goal, just not having any luck putting it between the post. Now, they slow down. They're trying to work this one back across the center. Near side play here by David, and then a whistle on the play, and that'll stop the clock with 1:33. So remember, a defensive battle does not hurt the Amaro team. And so they can kind of play at with a different focus, as the goals that Lafay Dazos needs to make up here. And we are going to go to the center here with a 5B. So a little uneven ride-off. Ride-off behind the saddle. Remember the ride-off. You need to be even somewhere in the center. Not too far in front, not too far behind. Less than 45-degree angle. Same relative speed. That's a big part of it. It can be a little dangerous when one horse is standing still and another horse is doing 20 miles an hour. You can imagine. And here we go. Pablo. 129. Down the right side, looking for a white jersey. Nobody home, but that's okay. They're going to gather up a good 120 yards. Sugar going forward. He's got players going forward here. Sugar. Open back shot. Loose ball play. A nice hook in there by Bollini. Good composure here, though, by Gutiérrez. Pedro, solid polo player, Pedro, on 5 goals. He does all the right things. Doing very well on his polo ponies, on the 4-legged athlete. Loose ball play, and it'll be Dorignac. You notice how they're playing at a little bit of a slower rhythm, the Amaro team. No need to rush. They don't want to make any mistakes. Now, Pablo open up the Bay Pony. Dorignac. Pablo, here comes your 30-second warning horn. 30 seconds left here in our 7th chukker, first chukker of our final leg. Outlet pass. Sugar needs to get one here. This will be a great time. Erskine's going to open up the Bay Pony. He's going to have to go up against Pedro. Here we go. Foot race going. Everybody going to run to this one. Sugar. Shot on goal. Bounces off of Gutierrez. Kevin's going to get a piece of it. Santos has control. Back shot. Loose ball play. And that'll end our 7th chukker. Put your hands together, everybody. We'll send them off. And we'll see if Lefebvre, they are going to start off with an advantage. The ball will be inside the 60-yard line. So that's going to give them a bit of an advantage. They need to get some goals. We will see. Stay with us.
Colorado. Look at this place. Looks so beautiful here at Rio Grande Park. As the sun sets in Aspen, Colorado, one of the most beautiful backdrops in the world. Thank you for making us the leaders in Polo broadcasting. And when you see a day like this on the snow in Aspen, Colorado, you know why we say Chukker TV, we love the Polo.
All right, everybody. I hope you're ready for our 8th chukker. And it'll start down in the far south goal. Lefebvre Dazos in the Dayglow Orange, David Farache. Santos Bollini, Sugar Erskine, and Luis Devaleix. Going up against Amaro with Kevin Schmeits, Scott Sorbaro, Pedro Gutiérrez, and Pablo Dorignac. And we kind of broke it down for you because, as I said, Luis Devaleix, very, very organized, came over here. Fans got to see a good shot. Came over, checked here with our sideline correspondents, our timekeeper, Tracy, myself, and our field side umpire, Steve Lane, just to make sure how they lay down right now because they lost their first leg. They lost the second leg, actually, but their first leg against Victory. Victory lost the first leg against Amaro. So if Amaro was to win this leg, they would win overall. And then the Victory team would come in second because it always goes who beat who first. Then you go to net goals, and then you go to gross goals. And in this case, if they were to win, they would get a tie if they were to win by 1. But because of the win that Amaro had in their first leg against Victory, 4 by 4 goals, 8-4, that put them up +4. So Lefebvre's got to win by 5 goals. And if they were to win by, they could win by 6, but if they win by 5, they would tie, and they go to gross goals. They'd have the same amount. So that's our layout right now. And so, Luis, you just want to know what they need to do. And I just said, you got to score some goals. And we've seen teams do this. So let's see if they can keep it going. It's 6-4 at the moment. And every precious second is huge. On the far side, David. Farache gets a piece of it, turned around and came up. And Pedro Gutiérrez. Open back shot looking for Kevin. Bounces off of Bollini. Santos will keep it and have no problem with it. On the sideline, good turn on the Bay Pony, taking it down the right side. Now Santos, good stick work, Bollini, look for the finish. Oh, serious Polo play there. Oh, by Gutierrez. And then Pablo Dorignac, he ran through the goal mouth, saved the ball, and then ran around the post. Spectacular play on the end line. But here they come together. And I think you're getting a whistle there, and that's probably going to be a penalty one, I would think. We will see what our mounted official decides on this one, but it looked like it was right in front. They're going to talk about it. And, I don't know, they're coming in if it was close enough. Was it not close enough? We will just see. We'll see if they decide. Yeah, they are going to call penalty one. So, well done. And this is what Dazos needed, the penalty one. Remember, when a goal is committed, a foul is committed in the vicinity of the goal to score a goal. Now, what is the vicinity? Well, to Adolfo Cambiaso, probably 100 yards. Or, some players. But the vicinity is about inside the 30, so around the 15-yard line, 20, 30-yard line. If a foul is committed in there to save a goal, then the penalty one is called. And you give the goal, you switch directions, and then you go to the center, and you give up possession. So this couldn't be a better opportunity for Dazos. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. There's the pass, and it's a nice ball by Sugar. Come on, Luis. Out in front, Devaleix, cut shot. Stays on the field, and I think, let's see. No, Pablo's going to get out of there with it. Here comes Dorignac. Keep your eyes on the ball, everybody, here on the sideline. Louis going to the speed stick. Now it's going to be Pedro, Pablo, and Pedro. Pablo, Dorignac on the chestnut. He's got Louis on the Bay Pony. Tries to run by. Picked up here nicely by Gutierrez, number 3. In the black helmet. Drags it forward. Nobody guarding him here. Sugar's going to have to push up. There's the hook. Pedro still in control. Now he goes to turn it. Still in control. Gutierrez backed out of there by looks like Devaleix, and then a foul on the play. And you might get another one here. And you're going to get another penalty one, but now the shoe's on the other foot. So, nice try there by Erskine, but he's going to get caught with his hand in the cookie jar. And we will have another penalty one. So, we give that last, let's see, that penalty one goes to, I guess, who's on the ball there? We'll check and see. Oh, just a penalty one, all right. All right. I like to give credit to the player who gets fouled, but they don't give credit. They just give the one to the team. So, but that changed things around a little bit. Now we go back to the center here, and it will be Pablo Dorignac. Pablo and Pedro. And we got to call them the new dynamic duo, I guess, here, because they have been very strong playing the number 3 and 4 position. But I got to tell you, Kevin Schmeits and Scott Sorbaro have done a great job in the front of the game, and they've been switching up a lot. It's weird. You're only seeing like a switch in the front, Scott and Kevin, and then a switch in the back with Pedro and Pablo. They don't really switch. They don't switch too much. But here comes Luis. Devaleix gets out in front. Louis almost trying to keep it out over the handlebars. Backed up cleanly by Pedro. Good turn by Kevin. Pushed wide by Sugar. Here comes Erskine. A lot of room to work here. Sugar. Erskine. Leaves it for Louis. Loose ball play now for Bollini. And whistle. on the play. The play. Well, see what they decide here. 3 minutes, might go the Kersey change. And that ball just go out of bounds, or do you have a foul in there? Okay, so right-of-way violation against the Orange. And we will get a courtesy change here, so that'll send everybody off. And that'll put us at 3 minutes. So 7-5. And oh, okay, so he didn't have a foul, so no foul. No foul on the play. As it looked like from here, but I guess Pablo Dorignac wasn't exactly on the line. Now remember, when a player's meeting the ball in the game of polo, anytime a player's meeting the ball or riding for a foul from behind, he must be 100% on the right-of-way. And the reason why they put this rule into effect was a lot of times back in the day, when I used to play actually, you used to be able to ride up to a ball and be at like 90 degrees on the ball as long as you got there first. And if a player came in late, you put your mount here, get a foul. Now you need to be directly on that line, 100%. And that has cleaned the game up tremendously. It's made it a higher level game. It's made it way easier for the umpires to call the game and way easier for the players to play the game. I love rules that change and help everything like that. It's also helped the fans understand it a little bit more. Because sometimes back in the day, you have a guy ride up 90 degrees to an imaginary line with his mount in the air, you get a foul. And he really didn't have a play on the ball. So a great rule, procedure that changed back 6 years ago. Thank you, Mr. Lane. I'm glad you're back. Steve Lane, always helping me out. As 6 years ago, that changed. So that was a big change. We love those changes. Here we go. Down, and everybody on fresh ponies here. And at the moment, this is what the Amaro team wants. They just want this to be a fun kind of back-and-forth game and just try to keep this Dazos team under control. They don't want to they don't want to foul too many times. They don't want to give up any more penalty ones. And just keep the ball going, play good polo. Let's see if they can finish here. All right, loose ball play. Well, you've heard his name a lot. You know that is Pedro. Look at this bay pony open up. Pedro, David Farache open up the chestnut. David tries to get there. Pedro override. Well done, David Farache. On the move, full speed. And now we're seeing a different pace here in the 8-chucker of this final as they have opened these ponies up and they are running and gunning. Bollini. Whistle. 5B coming. 1:53 on the clock. And they're working. Getting Mr. Dorignac, they're working him a little bit. He's down flying around the field. Doing a great job. Gaston. And they'll go ahead with the penalty 5B from the center. Stopped again by Dorignac. Pablo Dorignac. And Pablo, as he has shown us that he is a very good defender. Good save there by Pablo Dorignac on the bay pony. Louis going to press him here on the gray pony. Pablo overrides. Kevin Schmeits coming in from left to right. Little miss hit. Back to the left. Loose ball play, turned around by Sugar. Sugar will keep the motion going here. You need to keep the energy going for the orange jersey. David Farache, good pickup here by David. He's going to have a breakaway. David, good pickup, David. Stay with it. Good try on the bounce. Bounce up into his saddle. Pedro's going to snap one to the inside. Pretty back shot. Nobody home. Turned around again by Sugar. We clicked down under a minute. 7-5 as Erskine will run the far side. That ball will stay on the field, looks like. Yeah, Kevin gets a piece of it. Now Gutierrez, and we might have a foot race here. David, Pedro, here we go. 35 seconds. Gutierrez on the move. He overrides. They all take him wide. Sugar under the neck. Sugar man, he's going to have an opportunity here. 2 on 2. 30 seconds left, Sugar. Erskine leaves it behind. Now it's going to be David. David gets a piece of it. Louis got to turn around. He's still got time. You got 15 seconds, no problem. Louis from a standstill. Still has time. Louis still has time. 5 seconds, still has time. Look for the shot on goal. And that'll end it right there. So 7-5. And we'll get them ready for our final chucker. At the moment, the Amaro team in control. Let's see how they finish. We'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Final chucker. I want to thank everyone for joining us here on CTV Sports this afternoon. And, of course, all of our fans here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, Santa Rita Polo Farm, Aspen Field. Once again, I thank you for tuning in, everybody. And also everybody sending us some info on where you're watching from today. It's always cool to see that. And we are getting ready for our final chucker, Amaro. Well, in the driver's seat, as we say, Becky Schmeits, Scott Sorbaro, Pedro Gutiérrez, and Pablo Dorignac in the driver's seat. Up by 2 goals, +4 on the round robin. So you just got to go for broke here. Lefebvre Dazos, don't even really threat it or even think about it. Just try to score some goals, guys. That's what it's all about. Just you're in that position. And it can be done, trust me. When you're hot, you're hot. So we'll see what happens here. Here's our final chucker. Get behind your team. And, of course, victory. They went 1-1 today, so congratulations to them. As we'll see them at our trophy presentation, so make sure you join us for that. We'll take about 5 minutes after the game to get all the players lined out and ready to go. And then we'll have our best playing pony, our MVP, and rock and roll. All right, on the run here, it's going to be picked up here and backed up cleanly by Devaleix. He's going to find Bollini and Santos Bollini. Oh, man. Such a game of inches. And you wouldn't think that. And, wow, I think Automatic goes back for another chucker here. They've been splitting her up a lot today. She's played very, very well. We've seen some great horses today, but Wow, he has got a lot done on him. You see, when a player's handicap raises 2 goals, and I think Steve Lane will agree with me on this one, then you know you're mounted up pretty well. And we've seen some great horses go back and forth here today. As here we go. This is what the Amaro team won once again. You can see Pedro Gutiérrez and Pablo Dorignac doing a great job pointing to where they want to go. Go to this man. Go to that man. Great conversation going on here by the white team today. Working well together. Open goal, looking for David Farache. Oh, that is a clean back shot by Scott Sorbaro. Man, what an angle on a near side tail shot. That is just a perfectly hit ball. Now, though, it's going to be, looks like Devaleix on the far side. Louis trying to bring it in there. Santos falls into the rumble seat. They all come together. Now Pablo. Pablo looking for Kevin. Backed up cleanly again. As Devaleix getting a lot of balls. Just looking for the finish. Pablo takes the mallet from Bollini. Now Bollini, and it's going to be Santos again. Santos goes for the tail shot. I like the thought process. And cleaned up as that ball was touched by Dorignac. Would have been a safety, but then he saved it. Loose ball play. Oh, man, that was Scott Sorbaro was off to the races. Backed up cleanly by Louis. Now it's going to be Santos. Santos looking for David Farache. Now they're leaving for Sugar. Sugar inside the 40. Switches to the near side. It gets blocked by Sorbaro. Now taken out by Pablo. Man, you want bad luck, you got it. They have shot at the goal down there. And here comes Dorignac. And the red bandages. Pablo. Big ball. Good coverage here by Devaleix. Louis going to go ahead and take it forward. Going to have to deal with Kevin. And we're going to get a courtesy change here. So no foul on the play, 3:24. When we return, it will be a fair play bowl-in, fair play possession for the Lafay Dazos team. And that'll put us in our final spot. Grand Champions Polo Fall Invitational Leagues, of course, geared towards improving the polo players and getting their polo to go to a higher level, their skills, and working at every level. Roster lineups change, and I talked about that earlier today, about how we changed the roster. And I got to tell you that the tournament committee has done a great job. When you get as many tie round robins we've had a couple times when the teams have taken it coast to coast and have won the tournament. But there have been a number of ties, and it just shows you how evenly matched these teams are, and that makes it a lot of fun with the amateurs and the pros. And, of course, it's a great opportunity for the sponsors to prepare for the winter season, and highlighted by our 26-goal World Polo League, WPL. And it's going to be entering its 6th season. And I am very excited. Steve Lane and I were talking about that today, about the WPL and the 6th season. So make sure you put that on your rosters. And if you're in town, you come and join us. And as I was talking about, some of the top players at the moment playing in the Argentine Open in Argentina, the highest level of polo in the world. And a big shout out to all the players down there. Good luck in the Open, as they just got done with the Tortugas Open. They had the Hurlingham first and the Tortugas, then they play the Open, the Argentine Open, in Palermo. And at the moment, La Delfina won the first and La Natividad won the second. And so we will see who makes it to the finals. And but I always get excited when I see a number of World Polo League players playing in the Argentine Open that will be playing for us or be playing down here in the World Polo League. So I'm very excited about that. Here we go. Final 3 minutes here in our ninth chukker. Third chukker in our third leg. They get out in front. Kevin Schmeits. Loose ball play for Sugar. Sugar bounces it off of Santos and then gets a high flag. And that will get them in a one-goal situation. But as you said, remember, they need to win by 5 to get a tie, actually. And then, because if they do win, they will have a 3-way tie. And if they go back and forth here, they only lost by a goal to the victory team. So if they can win by a couple, at least they'll get second place in the 3-team round robin. And this guy wants it. He's not going to stop, trust me, as Louis Devaleix just keeps it running and gunning. He's going to finish all the way to the end. Down inside, this is an opportunity for the Dayglow Orange. Bounces off a pony. Picked up and controlled by Pablo. Backed up cleanly by Devaleix. Taken forward by Erskine. Sugar under the neck with it. Sugar looking for the open space. Looking for the reverse neck shot. Here it comes. Bang. And that's a pretty ball. Sugar right to Santos. Bollini now on the near side. And battle. 7 players right there. You can throw a blanket over all 7 of them. Man, having a pillow party down there. Everyone just hanging out, trying to get out of there. Look at this. Got to be picked up and controlled by Gutierrez. Finally, now Kevin. And this is what they've done well today. They've done very well following each other, doing a top-level job of working as a team. David, looks like Scott's going to be on the breakaway. Sorbaro gets a piece of it. He'll override, and the clock tick, tick, tick. And we're going to go under a minute. So, 37 seconds stolen away here by Gutierrez. Now that's going to be, and I guess 30 seconds. Watch out on the sideline, and oh, bad luck. And that's going to be a change of possession. It's going to go in favor of Amaro. And look at this, but it looks like Amaro is going to hold on and be the winners of our 2023 fall plates. There's one more. Congratulations to the white team, and congratulations to Amaro. Put your hands together. Grand Champions Polo Club. They are going to take home the title. Winning both sides of the coin. And I'll get with my timekeeper, and we'll figure out the first, second, and third here. But we know Amaro is going to take both sides. They're going to win both legs. So that's going to give them a true win. And they're going to go +5 with their win-loss record and their net goals. No, they're a +4. And then they won by a goal. Yeah, so they're +1. And then our Dazos Lafay was -1. And they're going to be -2 now. So they're going to go -2. And they're going to come in second. Right? Yeah, so there you go. So our breakdown for everybody. And we'll go ahead and I'll break it down for you. And then we're going to go to a little break so you can get yourself a snack. And then we'll be right back for our trophy presentation, but I'll break it down for you how it works here and how we keep it lined out. So at the beginning of the game, we had Victory Polo go against Amaro, and it was 8-4. So that means Amaro went in with a +4, and the Victory team went with a -4. And then we had the Victory team go up against Lefebvre, and they won, and that gave them a +1 with their -4, and they left with a -3. And that put Lefebvre at a -1. Then Amaro came up against the Lefebvre Dazos team, and they won by a goal, so that gave them another +1, so they left +5 on the day, and they won both sides and made them champions. And the Lefebvre Dazos team, they went -1 again, so you put that with the -2, a -1 and -1, they come -2, so they actually came in second place. So first place will be the Amaro team, second place will be Lefebvre Dazos, and our third place team will be Victory Polo. I want to thank you for joining us here today on CTV Sports. My name is Dale Schwetz, and we will be back for our trophy presentation. Stay with us. All right, welcome back, everyone. I'm Dale Schweitz of CTV Sports, and I want to thank Cristal DeWitt. Thank you, Cristal DeWitt, for helping us out today with our trophy presentation. There's Cristal going up on the trophy presentation there. Steve Lane. Well, put your hands together for Cristal DeWitt, please, everybody. Thank you, darling. And we got the best playing pony on its way. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, and then we'll do the best playing pony. But let's go ahead and start out with our runners-up today. It's going to go to Victory Polo. Put your hands together for Becky Schmeits. Come on, Becky. Get up there, Becky. You had 2 goals on the day. Becky, photo op, ladies. There you go. Very good. And my man who's been playing better and better every day, Patricio Paz. Patricio, aren't you wearing the 2? Or Govinda. Go, Govinda, kids. There you go, Govinda. There you go. No problem. Now we'll bring up Patricio. There we go. No problem. Govinda getting in a photo tap there. Of course, very close to Cristal DeWitt, so they know each other. Very good friends. And, of course, our 4, put your hands together, for Martin Jauregui with 3 goals on the day. Martin, good to see you. Guys, great job today. It went to a battle, it was a tie. We had to go to net goals, and that's where you guys come in third. Our runners-up, and they were grinding. They were trying to get it done. Dazos and David Farache. Come on, David. Come on up here. A little photo op, a little shot, David. To get a shot with, there you go. There you go. Yeah, got to get those photo ops. Come on, guys. All right. And what about my man Santos Bollini? Come on, Tato. Santos with a couple on the day. And playing number 3, Erskine Sugar with 3 on the day. And, of course, Louis Devaleix, you play the number 4, Louis, but you're all over the field, my man. I mean, you are Charlie Hustle at his greatest. He had 2 goals on the day and plays a great defense. Louis Devaleix, good luck right there, but there's our second-place team. The winners of the 2023 Fall Plates goes to Amaro. Put your hand together for Kevin Schmeits. Come on, Kevin. This was a great team effort today by the Amaro team. And it went back and forth, but they just played really well together. There's a good shot with Cristal. Playing in number 2 with 3 goals on the day, Scott Sorbaro. He was 100% from the penalty line today, Scott. And he had 1 from the field and played great defense. Good game today, my man. Well done. Playing in the number 3, and I've enjoyed your play, Pedro Gutiérrez. Great job at the number 3 position. 2 goals on the day, Pedro. Phenomenal job. And Mr. Charlie Hustle. Come on, Red Man. You know the red bandages. You know the red handle of it. Pablo Dorignac with a couple goals on the day. Pablo just battling it out all day long. Let's go with our MVP. And then we'll go ahead and get somebody out. But our MVP for the 2023 Fall Plates Final goes to number 2, Scott Sorbaro. Come on, Scott. Step up there. Great job, Scott. 3 goals on the day. Just unbelievable from the penalty line with a 2 and a 3 and a fabulous job. Now, if I could just get the Lafay team to come down and Victory to step down, please. And we'll give a shot, and you can stay up there. Cristal, you could go in the middle there in between the team if you like. You can get in the middle of all the players. Yeah, go out on the other side, Scott. Put her in the middle. There you go. And go ahead and hand the trophy up. There we go. Put that one there. Put it up in the air right there. All right. We'll get one shot with Cristal. One shot like that with Cristal. There you go. And Cristal will ask you to step out. We'll get one more with the team. Thank you. Please put your hands down for Cristal DeWitt. Great job, darling. I appreciate it. There we are. Put your hands together, everybody, for the 2023 Fall Plates champions, Amaro. What a job. And now we're going to do our best playing pony. She just arrived, and she is a fabulous mare. So I'd like to ask Martin Jauregui to come on back. Come on, Martin, for the Victory team. Yeah, remember, you need to have these ponies, and she was back getting taken care of, getting a bath, and they're going to put the blanket on her. And her name is Forget Me Not, with the number 4, Forget Me Not. She was played by Martin Jauregui, in the first and in the sixth chukker. So he played her at the beginning of the round robin, and then he played her in the second leg at the back. She is bred and owned by the Santa Rita Breeding Organization. So congratulations to the Santa Rita Breeding Polo Farm and their breeding organization. And you know what, Martine? Congratulations. And she is a fabulous-looking mare. Take a look at this Forget-Me-Not. Let's get a good photo opportunity here with our trainer and with Martine Jauregui. Everybody put your hands together for Forget-Me-Not. She says, Forget-Me-Not. There she is. Beautiful shot. Oh, that's perfect. Beautiful shot right there. Congratulations, guys. And one more time, I want to thank all of our fans that came out today. I want to thank all of our teams that played today in the fall plates. And, of course, congratulations to the Aspen Valley Polo Club winning their 8th championship out in Arizona, in Scottsdale, Arizona at the Bentley. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to Pride USA team also winning out there in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. But you know what? Polo continues here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Make sure you get the Grand Champions Polo Club app. I can't keep reminding you need to get that app so you're all tuned in on everything. And once again, my name's Dale Schwetz, and I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.